Let's read some Glitch in the Matrix stories. Hi, Into Matrix. Hi. I've been debating for a while on if I should tell this story or not, only because I have to give my location for context for it to make sense, and I don't know that I want the world to know where I live, but anyway, on with the story. I think this is okay, and nobody's gonna know where you live because they don't know your name right now, so I think we're good. I don't put names in here. So I grew up in the town of Wapakoneta, Ohio. Am I saying that right? Wapakoneta, I think that's right. I grew up in the town of Wapakoneta, Ohio, and if you don't know, it's the town of Neil Armstrong. I did not know that. And we have this big museum here about going to the moon. Not really a big interest of mine, but I always wonder if it had any connection to this incident. The museum is next to Interstate I-75 and looks like a big moon in the ground. That's actually pretty cool. The interstate has several lights to light up the on and off ramps to our town. My parents' house was in the housing development on the opposite side of the interstate. So when I was like 14 or 15, it was summertime, and my younger, 3 years difference, stepsister were up late talking like girls do. We were sitting on my floor, my window blinds wide open, letting the lights from the interstate stream into my dark bedroom so we could see out the window. We were facing the window with our bodies, but our faces facing each other just talking, I think about boys or something. It was around 2 to 3 a.m. when out of our peripheral, we see the light from the interstate get blocked out by something. We turn to look and are frozen in fear. I have never felt more paralyzed from fear in my life, but I had this feeling if I moved, it would be bad. And it was more than my body just responded in such an odd way. Even though I was so scared, my heart was slow rather than pounding, and I was unconsciously holding my breath. All sound was gone the instant it came into view. No more crickets, no more wind, no more sound of cars or semi from the interstate. It was like time and animals and insects stood still. Classic alien thing. It just hovered over the house 2 doors down for a few minutes. I couldn't tell you exactly how long. It was the same size of our 1-story houses that are all the same. Oh my God, that's huge. It was just so close to the house 2 doors down that if it had a second story to the house, the thing would have been inside the house. It was in the shape of a wedge of cheese, all black, and at each point on the underside it had a blue light and a red light in the middle. Because of these lights that seemed so human of a touch, I don't know if I believe it was aliens or something our own government is hiding from us, but it suddenly took off without a sound as fast as a jet. As soon as it moved, I was released, and I got up and went to the window and saw it zoom off to the north. I closed my window blinds and went to sleep under my covers. We totally forgot about what we were talking about and wanted to just treat it like a bad nightmare and go to sleep and wake up the next day like nothing happened. First of all, I don't know how you would do that because I would literally want to talk about it all night long. Second of all, yes, the government has said that they do have alien technology, like alien ship technology, and they have made their own UFOs, and those fly around as well. So who really knows when you see a UFO, if it's one of the governments or if it's an actual alien craft. However, the reason I think that maybe it was an alien craft is because you said that all the sounds stopped and you were paralyzed. You couldn't move. You basically were holding your breath and all the sounds were gone, because that's like a very classic alien things when the sounds were gone. And I don't know why. I don't know if it has to do with the technology of the ships that they have, and maybe perhaps if the government has developed their own like alien ships based on technology that they found from crashed alien ships, UFOs, maybe they also have the same technology, so they have the same ability to stop all the sounds and to make you power. But what would that be exactly? Like, what physically, in physics, what is happening that is making those things happen that has to do with the ship? I'm very interested. Are there any people that know this out there? Because I would love to know information about this if you do. I'm going alien spacecraft. What are you guys going? Let me know in the comments what you think. This was such a great story. Thank you so much for sharing. I'm Into Matrix, and if you like stories like these, make sure that you hit that follow button right there, and you can send me yours if you want to this email address right here.